Live, we are live.
So how far did you make it into the special?
I am 4 minutes and 37 seconds.
Oh, so you have a lot of fun to have still.
Yeah.
And is this your first time encountering Julio outside of Fantasmas?
No. No, because I just kept getting a bunch of him on Jimmy Fallon because of you.
Okay.
So most of everything I know about Julio Torres is Julio Torres being Julio Torres on a talk show.
That's a lovely way to get to know him.
Yeah. Yeah. So like
I
I
highly,
know his
highly,
thoughts
highly
on
recommend his movie Problemista. That is what my art. That's the poster from it. That's right behind me.
Problemista.
Yeah, I think it's also on HBO Max. That's where I watched it at least. I want one of the egg paintings from that movie so bad.
Oh my! I've seen this movie. I didn't know that was. See, I haven't seen the movie. I've seen like hey, you should watch this a lot.
Mhm.
But that doesn't look like Julio. Julio's normal color hair there. That's probably why.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Yeah.
This doesn't feel right if he has normal colored hair. That Problemista was my introduction to him because as part of my film independent membership, I had to watch all of the movies and that was one of them. And I fell in love like in the first like 2 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, this is something special in the same way that like when I watched Swiss Army Man, I was like, man, the next thing these guys make are going to win an Oscar. And it totally fucking did. Because the next thing they made was Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Swiss Army Man was really good, and it it did come out of the works when Everything Everywhere All at Once got popular. Everyone started talking about Swiss Army Man.
Mm-hmm. Swiss Army Man was a masterpiece. Magical. The score is still one of my favorite scores ever, and I need to look up who did it because I do not remember the name. But yeah, but we're not here to talk about that. We're not here to talk about oysters or fish detectives rolling into apartments on Roombas or Emma Stone biting into a green apple and waking up inside a producer's psychological torture chamber. This is The Long Talk, and we're here to talk about Fantasmas Season 1, Episode 6, The Void.
Wow, that was good, Jackie.
I'm really impressed with myself. Honestly, I don't know how I did that.
An episode about trying to prove you exist and what happens when the world only wants you as a prop.
Poor Bebo.
Yeah. That's no, okay, but I don't know. All right. I don't know if I can is it ethical for Bebo just to be scanning people? I think it's
stealing
right away.
Well, no, I don't really think it is ethical for him to be doing that. And he knows it on the inside, I think. Or at least I hope so.
Because this is what I'm seeing, right? He scanned the one lady who is an actress.
Yes.
And he was doing but but like Julio needed more. And so then he ends up scanning Vanessa. I'm sorry we're jumping around, but this is a big deal, Jackie. All right, robot ethics. This is the future we are going towards with AI. You know, we gotta know robot ethics now.
Yeah, we gotta get a handle on robot ethics.
We're setting the precedent. So if Bebo scans Vanessa, which is probably the only person who would ethically be like, that's fine that you just did that. You know, because she was cool with it because her herself is a character, but he did scan Martine, the method actor.
Yes. And not Vanessa, technically.
I'm just saying, you know, and is it really Bebo acting if Bebo just scans someone and is pretending to be them? He contours, sure, but he's just contouring himself into literally someone else.
Yeah, he's just hologramming something in my eyes. But that's not where we start. We start with little Julio in the jungle taking a poop in the middle of a storm and getting struck by lightning.
Which is embarrassing, you know. but also, like, that's traumatic.
Oh yeah, that's hugely traumatic. And that's why he'll never have to go to gym class again.
Yeah, like, I would be afraid to just poop ever again.
Yeah,
Unless I'm
that's never been discussed on this show. Like that, yeah, that had to be hard to get back to it.
Yeah, does he always sit on rubber every time or, like, stand on rubber, ground himself?
Yeah, I would have to. You would have to. And his mom calls him his delicate little genius, which is adorable.
That is very cute. And probably something you should say to a kid who, doesn't have to go to gym class ever again.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
wouldn't wanna say, "Oh, my delicate little athlete." But it would break their dreams.
As we'll see later, honestly. But first, Bebo wakes up Julio, and like legitimately, as the scene played out, I was like, God damn it, Bebo! Like,
Yeah, this was hilarious. I actually I got less mad. So I got mad at the like I looked at your schedule and it doesn't appear that you're busy right now. Like I was like, okay, that's comedy, that's really funny, but that's I'd be pissed. Like I'd be,
yeah,
why are you waking me up? But then he asks if he'll help him with acting lessons. And to be fair, Bebo is a robot. So this is
yes,
another ethics law that we have to go into. Bebo's a robot. Robots don't need to sleep.
correct.
Therefore, Bebo waking up Julio, if Julio didn't schedule that he has to be sleeping at this time, because that's a human activity, then Bebo would be like, oh, I can, Julio's free.
Yeah.
So I think he's kind of in the clear after he asked the question. If he was just alerting Julio that he was free, I'd be mad. But can you help me pursue my dream? It's kind of cute.
Yeah. And Bebo does have a very clear dream. Like once he decided he wanted to be an actor, he has not strayed.
Nope, with his extended vacation and bonus.
and new title.
Yeah.
Promotion to head Bebo. And then Vanessa calls Julio to talk about this huge press conference for Dustin about America being unfair and there isn't enough pie for everyone to have a piece at the table.
There isn't.
No, there isn't. I mean, it was just like a little quick thing, but it sets up something very big later. But then we get interrupted by a goldfish just rolling into the apartment.
Yeah. After there is a knock, right? There was a
Yeah.
knock.
Yeah. And Julio totally answers the door and welcomes the fish into the apartment. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. And you said Roomba-like device. It was a full-blown just like RC Jeep Grand Cherokee, I think.
I was too lazy to rewind.
It was I thought it was funny because it was like rock crawlers. I just was thinking about the chair company.
Oh, that is so funny. Yeah, the amount of times that I pause when I'm taking notes for this episode is ridiculous that I don't bother to rewind if I miss something with my eyes now, because it takes me like 90 minutes to get through an episode. It is crazy. Like I probably have the most extensive notes on the show of any show that we've watched so far. And it's just because so much happens and so much of it is quotable.
It did not look stable when he picked it up and put her up.
No.
And I was kind of nervous. I was like, oh, it's a show. It's definitely, but I was nervous that like behind the scenes I could see them filming it, and like there was like a couple times it fell and like one of the times it broke, and it was like a big deal.
I do not like the scene because I do not like fish.
You do not like fish, and it's
weird. Especially aquarium fish, especially goldfish in a bowl that has an open top. That's like the worst of all of them.
Oh, because it can jump out at you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Ugh. No, it's gross. I hate it.
This I did think that this was quite fun though, because it
Oh
was
yeah.
Julio asked why do fish have jobs, and Deidre, the detective,
Yeah, the fish private eye, I guess we would call her.
explains that the mayor's policy is that the fish are expected to keep the water clean, because if the humans have to, then they should also do their part.
Yeah, with labor.
Yeah, the fish and mermaids is mentioned here.
Yes, and we've already seen the mermaids work.
Yeah.
And then Bryce is taking notes on the oyster, but Bryce is just a mess.
Bryce doesn't have a working pen. Bryce is
No.
being treated real bad though.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100% true. Yeah, she's not a good boss.
This is another trope of like oh, idiot assistant, but this assistant is just a person trying their best. This makes Julio not look like that good of a person here for a minute, because he kind of sides with Deidre.
Yeah.
But Deidre's also the one who's going to be finding the oyster, even though in the end it's Bryce.
Yeah,
Bryce
it is
doing all
totally
the work.
Bryce that finds
Deidre the fish. Anyway.
Deidre the fish makes Bryce the human snorkel down to the bottom of the ocean to find the oyster.
Yeah. Justice for Bryce.
Yeah. And then we have Bebo getting out of the shower with the towel around his shoulders. Saying that they already turned off the warm water.
They have turned off the warm water, which bummer for Bebo. Also, is I guess he's waterproof. That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, I would assume if he's in the shower, unless it's just like a steam shower, but even that I think would not be good for a traditional robot. So Bebo is maybe not a robot and just a Bebo.
And then and Bebo's asking why Julio's looking for the oyster, because Zappos is going to get Julio an exception.
He said the good people at Zappos.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's like Bebo like talking him nice because he knows he's about to go audition with them.
That could be it. That sounds like something Bebo would do.
And then we have the Carl waiting for the subway with his mom, and she basically tells him he needs God and wants him to come to church, and he just mostly watches television. This is I feel like where the bulk of the episode was the True Women of New York. It was crazy, and then got crazy. This is the most unhinged part of the show to me.
Yeah, this is another it gets meta within its own meta within its own meta.
Yeah, it gets so deep. And I just wanted to shout out that Cola Scola plays one of the True Women of New York, and he is the one they are the one that I went to see in Oh Mary, and also the writer of Oh Mary. So Cola Scola is the one that I discovered because of Search Party. And eventually part of the reason I discovered Julio. That's it. Cola Scola, A+, Oh Mary. If you get the chance to see it, go see it. It's the funniest thing ever. And don't look up anything about it beforehand.
Shout out. I love a good shout out.
Yep. So the episode of True Women of New York that Carl is watching starts with the opening of the Bianca's restaurant. And there's all kinds of hullabaloo about the negative space corner.
Negative space. Yes. And I was I rewatched this scene like twice. I was falling a little bit of asleep. Kind of. I was in that real tired where like you close your eyes for 1 second, but it felt like 10 years.
Yeah.
And I kept hearing I had dreams. I was having like a little bit of dreams, and I just kept hearing negative space over and over and over and over again, that I lost my mind. And then when I rewound it and I just see this like little square of space, I got really upset.
I don't know. I find it to be, I think if I walked into a restaurant and that was there, I would find it unsettling.
I agree. We are playing this game, and by we I mean my brothers and I are playing this game called Plate Up,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like the game Overcooked. Did you ever
Okay.
play that?
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that, but you get a lot more to do. You have to run front of house and clean back there, and you can completely customize your kitchen
Mm-hmm.
and everything. And you have to optimize sitting people in corners. And sometimes, like, we like put negative space to
Mm-hmm.
because mess will get created there, and then we don't have to walk through it. And so it's like, it's like it looks weird. It really does look really weird, but
Mm-hmm.
it makes so much like it works well for needing it in the game. So there is use for negative space.
Yes, but people are expected to eat here. They're going to be disturbed by the hole.
Well, if they weren't so messy.
Also, shout out to Emma Stone, like absolutely slayed. I mean, like all four of them slayed it, but I think Emma Stone just like killed her role here.
I agree. I was so enamored by the thought of that being Emma Stone. I wasn't. I waited till the
Mhm.
credits, but I was like, this. I feel like this is Emma Stone, but I also could feel like this is just some person that like looks like Emma Stone doing
Mhm.
this thing with like Julio knows that like looks almost exactly like Emma Stone is just killing it.
Emma Stone is a huge supporter of Julio's work. I'm like 99% sure she has been executive produced all of his projects so far.
Oh
Like she
wow.
loves him. And I mean, I get it. She likes weird shit. Like most of the movies she's drawn to right now are super weird. And I love it. I love what she's done with her career. I love her.
Shout out Emma Stone.
Yeah. Crazy shout outs this week. And at the resort, the corner drama does not leave. The women go to a resort, and they notice that all of the corners are filled at the resort.
Hmm.
And then we go behind the scenes with the producers, and the producers like Donnie bring them more champagne.
Yeah, they're and Donnie's concerned because they're already pretty drunk, and
Mm-hmm.
that's nice. That's kind of like a
Yeah.
nice little just thought of the like just in any of these reality shows, anyone being like, you think these people might be a little bit, you know, you think we maybe should help?
Seriously.
This could be a problem.
But the producer just says, "Did I fucking ask?" He
Yeah,
doesn't
he
care.
is.
He
He does
doesn't
not
care.
care. And you don't see the producer. The producer is portrayed as like a stoic, larger than life figure
Yeah.
facing
Yeah.
the wall.
He reminded me, he reminded me of Kristoff in the Truman Show, but like scarier.
Yeah.
But then Emma Stone bites into an apple and the inside is green, like green screen green.
Oh yeah, and I could feel the foam, the
Yeah.
foamy that fake apple is, and yuck.
And then she wakes up in a completely green screen room, like literally everything is green screen, and the other women just like power down.
Like the robots.
Yeah.
Which that with how this goes, I
Mm-hmm.
still don't understand how that works. Because they're people.
Yeah, they're people. So given what we find out about the getting uploaded and how that is used to basically create the AI that are running shows like this, and maybe even Melf, maybe that's where Melf came from, maybe.
Oh.
Um maybe it's part of the contract not to go to jail for tax evasion. The corporate entity that owns the contract is in charge of their bodies unless they bite the apple and break out of it, which they don't always expect, obviously. I don't know. I think it has something tied to do with the prison system somehow in my brain.
Got it. That sounds like it is going to be a doozy.
But Genevieve, Emma Stone's character, sees a pre-recorded video of her saying, "If you sing this, it means you're no longer under his control." We find out that the man controlling everything is Jared, the producer, and then all of a sudden, one of the other ladies is awake and trying to escape with her. Like, I don't remember how she woke up, and like the other one just appeared from what I remember.
She already broke out of the brainwashing.
Okay.
She was the one who showed the video to Genevieve and said, "Hey, look at this."
Okay, that's right. That's right.
Genevieve had previously broken out.
Okay.
And then Brandon pops out from the green screen. He was the one who slid the champagne to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he goes, "I want to help you escape."
Yes, and warns them not to go into Jared's office.
Yeah, don't go into Jared's office, and he's gonna leave the other door unlocked.
Yes.
Or change the code. That's all it was. He was just gonna change the code. At no point did he say he was gonna tell him.
No. And then what happens next? Oh, and then they kind of escape, but Emma Stone refuses to leave without Brandon. And then Jared appears and says, "It's me, your creator, your God," and tells this convoluted story about the original true woman of New York was his mother.
Which is crazy, because like this is taking place in modern times.
Yes.
Or futurish modern times.
Yes.
And he's not that old.
No.
And there's like true witch women of New York have been around for a while.
Exactly.
So, buddy, I think you might be wrong.
And then when they try to leave, he reminds them that they signed contracts, either better this than prison for tax fraud. And he's like, their escape was the perfect season finale.
Yeah. Them attempting to escape was the perfect season finale, but then it cuts back to people talking about the show, and that scene was also with him talking about the finale was the finale.
Right.
And I don't because he's telling them that's a perfect finale, as if like them just escaping just now was the finale.
But then maybe telling them about it all was also the cherry on top. I feel like his ego would want to finish it with him.
Him revealing that he is behind all of it.
Yeah. And then we have the meeting with Zappos with Natasha Lyonne and Anna Fabrega. Bebo, played by Anna Fabrega, rehearsing the show that Julio sold to Zappos, How I Came Out to My Abuela.
Yes, and this is when Bebo does the line that Julio wants, a more Pixar style acting.
Yes.
And then Julio kind of nails it. I'm not gonna try to recreate, because like Julio does exactly how Pixar would have delivered it.
Oh yeah, no, he nailed it 100%. And seems just like disgusted with the whole thing, because it's definitely not what he wants to be making. And with the Pixar style acting, it almost feels as if it might be like an animated movie.
Yeah, I'm thinking like that movie Luca.
Yeah. So he tries pitching the dolphin stuck in the canal story again, and Natasha Lyonne is not having it.
No. It's just a bummer.
Yeah. But Bebo gets the part, which I was real excited for him.
Yeah, they did like him. They did like him. They had him. Said, let's be honest, you have it.
Mm-hmm. The secretary wants to know about Bebo's acting process, which we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, Bebo studies people and he contours.
Yep. He does book the role, but he needs a SAG card and proof of existence. And this is where I got a little bit sad for Bebo, because his little Bebo soliloquy here was sad.
Yeah.
He tried applying, but the forms have no box for Bebo.
They have no box for Bebo. So he doesn't have them.
Nope.
And that's also, I mean, valid.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. Bebo seems free thinking.
He does.
So this is Bebo seems free thinking, but he's also a character written in a show. But you've also seen Bebo live.
I have seen Bebo live. He was a harsh time clock keeper for Julio in Color Theories, and summed up everything at the end beautifully. So Bebo's got definitely a heart inside of there.
Yeah, Bebo should be able to get a proof of existence.
Yeah, I saw him. I can prove he exists.
Oh, that should be the new debate on, like, we should get a petition. If I can see you, and I think therefore I am, but like,
yeah,
if I can see you,
you exist.
you exist. I can prove they exist. I've seen them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then
Yep.
we jump to Carl practicing superhero moves in an alley. It's funny and sad at the same time. And then just trash falls on him. And inside the trash is an unproduced Zappos script containing Julio's rejected pitches.
Yeah, rude.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they shelved ideas. I didn't know that they trashed them.
Yeah, that's really rude.
But it has all Julio's ideas that have been mentioned throughout the show.
Mm-hmm. The letter Q, the Lion King from the perspective of a zebra. I think even the dolphin story was in there again.
Gotta have the dolphin story.
And Carl calls Vanessa, and I get emotional like twice in this finale every time I watch it. And the first time is here where Carl says, I really see myself in these stories, and I think other people like me would agree. Like the delivery there, the meaning behind it, it resonated with me. It was just a beautiful moment.
Yeah. Beautiful moment until you realize that Carl just had trash dumped on him.
Yeah, but I guess it's a very obvious way of showing that sometimes beautiful things can come from trash.
Okay, that's a good optimistic spin on it. That was pretty impressive, Jackie.
I can spin optimism onto literally anything. That is both my superpower and my curse, because I can see the light in anything. Dang. But Vanessa says maybe we can think of something.
Yes. That is what Vanessa says.
And then we have Bebo and Julio. Julio's arguing with the producers on behalf of Bebo to get him to hire them.
Yeah. And Natasha Lyonne says that they can't hire him as an actor, but they can hire him as a prop.
And Julio starts to like protest and say like Bebo would never. Bebo accepts immediately.
Yeah.
And Julio says, I do this without proof. Why can't Bebo? And Natasha says he has a proof case pending, but Bebo doesn't want to be an exception.
He wants to be an actor, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, Bebo's really earnest here. And then we get to the mermaids, where Julio has received a call from the ocean. The mermaids are gossiping. And my favorite line probably in this episode is the one mermaid saying, "Not me dying in an oil spill like my parents."
That's good. That is a good, good. We don't talk about oil spills enough anymore. It's a big issue still. In case you didn't know this, Jackie, it's still a big issue. There was a comedian in Colorado Springs who's making jokes about Dawn dish soap and that they still use the ducks or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, it's because there's no oil spills." There's still a lot of oil spills. We just stopped caring that we were destroying it, and the ducks still need to be washed in Dawn. The penguins still need to be washed. There's still oil in there.
Yep. I dressed up as an oil spill one time for Halloween in like middle school. It was just 2 trash bags taped together with fish from the National Geographic, glued on upside down like they were dead. And then on the back, I spray painted Exxon sucks in red spray paint. And I trick-or-treated around rural Georgia like that.
Nice. You were starting a movement in Georgia.
It's fucking crazy to think about. But the mermaids are gossiping, and then behind them we see Bryce swimming, spotting the earring on a mermaid. So Bryce has found the oyster. And then, okay, go ahead.
I have a question for you, Jake. Do you think we end up finding out that this oyster ain't nothing?
It's not it.
All right. Spoiler alert, it's from Amazon.
Yeah.
But we see Julio buy the oyster. And it is shiny.
Very shiny.
Like a diamond.
Yes.
And it has not been as shiny any other time that oyster has been on screen.
No, it has not.
I don't think that's Julio's oyster.
It's not. I don't think it is either. But it served its purpose, and I guess that's the point of it.
It did serve its purpose. I just feel like they didn't find, if there is a ship with one that has a real one that's missing, and Julio also, when Julio was buying it, wasn't there like 3 of them? I have to go back and see that, but I don't think the real oyster has been found, and that, as someone who is really concerned about the really expensive diamond going missing immediately, I want justice for it, because Julio definitely didn't overpay for an Amazon diamond. He went into a real jewelry shop and bought a real diamond oyster, probably.
That was making a real noise that he really heard.
Yeah.
And then we have a short ride into Chester with Amina and the dress designer. With Amina, and then the dress designer gets in and says that the app shows no price. And Chester is like, "This is my company and I decide what's what." And he's gonna, and today for you, I can do a little sliding scale, and ask for some nachos immediately.
Yes. And Amina's like, "Hey, I'm 2 hours late." And that's because Carl hops in the car, and she's like, "I'm 2 hours late, Chester," and that was good.
Yeah,
that was a question I've been having since the beginning. Like, how is this working at all? And it really isn't. But also at the same time, it is, because she's like, "I'm 2 hours late," but also, she's not doing nothing to.
Yeah, she doesn't seem that mad about it. Like, she's fine. And honestly, the Chester service seems great, and I wish the world could work a little bit better where you can decide, well, no, never mind. That would just make people that are, I wish people were just nice, because people that are racist would abuse everything.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Never mind. But I like Chester. Chester's great. I would take a Chester.
I would ride around with Chester all day.
Yeah. Adventures, MILF, what more do you need?
You get to meet interesting people. I'll hop out with any cool person that comes by. Yeah, I'll come hang out with you for a little while and then call Chester back up.
Yeah. And he'll be there when he can.
Yeah. You'll get picked up faster than you'll get dropped off.
And then we go to the scene with Dustin and Vanessa.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. I like this one. This little scene. He's going on about how he's playing a homeless gay teen in a show, even though he's 32 or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's upset that they're profiting off the suffering that they're trying to represent, even though he is not a suffering homeless gay teen. And that's what he wants to make the press conference about. That's about to happen. He wants to talk about this kind of issue.
Because by the people that are watching the show think that they're seeing progress, but what they don't even realize is just by watching it, they're widening the wealth gap by actively enriching the very people oppressing those they claim to represent.
Which is, I think, wonderful.
Yes, and true. And true. Yeah. And Vanessa saying, I thought you knew.
Yeah.
And Dustin wants to lessen the wealth gap, and he says, what if we stop doing the show until the people at the top promise to redistribute what they earn? We can line up, link arms, and do a real boycott.
Did he say boycott?
Like twice, yes.
That's good. I didn't even process. That's so funny.
And he's like, maybe we can get the entire industry to be paid equally, which I think Dropout currently is doing the best job at what Dustin is pitching here, honestly. They pay for auditions. Every single person involved with any show or production, including the janitors, including audience members on Crowd Control, get profit sharing. Like, they're doing things as ethically as I've ever seen a company do anything in the entertainment space. And I love it. I love supporting Dropout. Shout out Dropout.
Wonderful. Shout out Dropout. Hashtag shout out the shout out.
Yeah. And then there's a red dot from a rifle sight on Dustin's forehead, and Vanessa like makes a cutting motion at her throat. And Dustin's ready to make the announcement publicly.
He is. So Vanessa decides, all right, let's record this speech.
Yeah. When she starts with, yo, 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 what up, you busty, dusty fucknuts.
And that's so funny. Oh, but she suggests to maybe take the busty, the dusty, the fucking, the nuts out.
Yeah. And he says, I can do that. But then before he goes, he records again. He asks about the sick villa that he wants to rent for vacation.
Oh yeah.
And then Vanessa sets him straight and says that under this new redistribution plan, you're not going to have villa money. You'll be able to live comfortably, but there's just not going to be loads of cash lying around. And that's fine? Why is that not fine?
Because once you live with loads of cash lying around, it's really hard to imagine not having loads of cash lying around.
Yeah, it sucks. Money really corrupts people.
Yeah, as we see here, because once he hears that, Dustin backs out immediately. He said, "No, I'm good."
Yeah. He doesn't want to do it. And then Julio's about to become incorporeal because he got his oyster back, but we find out it's not the right oyster. It's just from Amazon. And at that same time, he gets his results from the doctor, which the results are, it's all good.
I like the suit he's in.
I don't remember what it was.
Well, he's just in like a clear hazmat suit, basically. But it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
completely
Yeah.
clear.
Yes.
And I ponder if this is for the procedure or if Julio has that outfit and was like, I want to wear this for the procedure. It keep my body nice in this little thing. And it's clear, his favorite color.
I can make the argument for either, and I like that version best, so we're going to pretend that is canon.
And so he can't get uploaded without proof of existence now.
No. And then we're back at Julio's apartment, and where a construction beam is just rammed right through the middle of it. He's looking for Bebo. He keeps calling out for Bebo.
I don't understand how Julio keeps getting in and out of the apartment with all the eviction ladders still jammed within the door.
I think it's just meant to be a mystery, honestly. Because, like you said, the apartment never looks the same more than once.
Yeah, it does really change a lot. The beam comes through. He hangs his coat on it.
Yes, yes. While he's just talking to no one because Bebo's not there. And he says, Vanessa and I are going to have a dinner meeting to discuss this new waterfalls idea that I have. You know, the ones that go sideways? Isn't that just a river?
No. Because I'm thinking waterfalls go down on a cliff.
Okay.
Going like this.
Oh, so like above the riverbanks instead of inside the river.
Well, like along the wall. Yeah. Like if you're in a river, you can look up and there's like another basically a river going sideways on the wall.
Okay, I'm in. That would be awesome. I would go to a water park with that feature. He should talk to water park people. Julio, get Whitewater on. No, not Whitewater. That's a terrible one. Blizzard Beach, something cool. I don't know.
If they build like a giant lazy river above the whole park.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it couldn't be that lazy because there would have to be some kind of centrifugal force or something to keep the water from falling down on top of you. It's got to be a future thing. Just make a note for the future.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
And then
contact Julio Torres and water park people.
Please. He's got waterfall ideas that we would like to see come to life. And then we flash cut to 2 months later where Julio has proof of existence and is just talking to somebody. They're asking, so you made How I Came Out to My Abuela. So he's having some modicum of success. And it happened really fast because only 2 months later.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was like, they made that show quick.
Yeah. And then the person he's talking to says, really, really great show. I haven't seen it. And like, what? Like, say I hear it's great. Don't say really. You can't. Ugh, I hate that. And Julio, yes, we find out has proof of existence. He even has a credit card and put Netflix on it.
Yeah, he had to. So he ended up having to get a proof of existence because I thought he was supposed to get exempt from needing it.
I guess I don't know how the whole process works, honestly.
Got it. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's something to think about. Like, I don't know. Well, maybe like exempt. Maybe exempt just means exempt from providing the normal things.
Oh, like they gave it to him because he was.
Yeah.
Because it feels like he ended up getting the credit card to get proof of existence, but also he could like, didn't you have to have proof of existence to get a credit card?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like this, but he's in a boring ass unit.
Yeah.
He hates it. He can't move the thing. He tried to move a thing and he couldn't move it. And it's what? Boo.
Yeah, that made me really sad. But then Vanessa calls and says she has a surprise for him. She said, I found some people who are really responding to your ideas. Come to the elementary school and meet your new collaborators.
Yes.
But
Very
then
exciting.
it is amazing. It's like all of the people that we've met throughout the show are there playing some little part in this production, and the audience is elementary school kids. And it's all of the ideas that we've seen throughout the show. And it's called Little Plays by Julio. And if somebody put this on, I would immediately go see it.
It was, yeah. I wonder, like, if it is, if he has it written.
I hope so. Like, I really, really hope so. I hope the next thing he announces is Little Plays by Julio.
There's enough little sketches, because that's what the Julio plays are about. There's enough sketches in the show that someone could write that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And the children are in the audience coloring the program with clear crayons. Bebo is playing Julio. The dress designer made the costumes. It's just a really beautiful depiction of like all of the people you pick up through your life making dreams come true together. And I really like that message.
Yes, very beautiful. It was cute. I also really enjoyed how, like, it was as cute as it was. They were like, this is blatantly like at an elementary school, because Julio was like, this is almost over.
Yes. He's like, how long is it? How long is it?
That's also kind of just how I feel in general with like things that I do of my own. It's like, I know how this goes. And if I rewatch a show, it's like, I don't, if I like it when Leslie, Nope, and Ben get together, so I'm just gonna skip all the beginning of Parks and Rec until they are. This kind of thing. Like, I feel that, Julio.
Yeah, I like how like almost everything in the show can be interpreted in so many different ways, and it doesn't feel like you're not getting answers. They're just like options. Like, I
Yeah.
would watch a whole show about the mermaids too. I would watch a Bebo talk show. A Bebo talk show would be great.
Ooh, a Bebo talk show would be great.
Mhm.
Oh, that would be so fun. Just talking with Bebo, just people talking with him.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Jackie, that's so fun.
Yeah. Oh, and then huge applause. People are congratulating Julio, and then this just random fella approaches him and just like starts peppering him with questions.
Oh man, I don't remember this.
It's the football kid at the end. He's like, he asked Julio, "You wrote these?"
Oh yeah.
It's right
Yes.
before the big Vanessa reveal.
Yes, yeah, and he's playing football.
Yeah. Did he ask permission? Why are you dressed like that? And then we cut immediately because Vanessa has to go charge her phone, and she's walking some this dark alley. I don't remember. And this black figure appears and says, "Hello, Vanessa." And Vanessa immediately pulls out a gun, and the figure turns around, and it's another Vanessa with an eye patch.
Oh, yeah. It was riveting. This was intense.
Yeah. And the other Vanessa says that she's a performance artist who says that Vanessa is a hold on.
That she's the real This is the real Vanessa, because Martine is a performance artist who claimed who claimed her role by stealing her sister's life.
Yeah. Yeah. The black figure Vanessa says, "I was the top agent in the business until my lazy artist sister started doing a performance artist of me and stole my life." And then it is revealed that that is not actually who that is. It's Bebo. And Vanessa's like, "Oh, you're good."
Yes. Bebo is good.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the moment where is that really Bebo, or is that just
a hologram that Bebo's manipulating using
projecting someone else's abilities?
The AI built from the people who got uploaded.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this was specifically scanning Martine.
Vanessa, yeah. Oh yes, Martine. And then we're back to that kid telling Julio that he has ideas too, but he's too busy with football. Which I probably a decent percentage of dudes are pushed into football by society and stuff, not getting the chance to explore other things because of that being so pervasive in the culture.
I mean, yeah, Spencer constantly was the first question anyone ever asked him was, "Are you in football? Are you in sports?" It's like because it's like why can't he be anything else? I
Yeah,
don't know. No one ever asked me if I was in sports. I wasn't big enough, I guess. I didn't look sporty enough, I guess. But Spencer, they always wanted to know if he was in sports.
Yeah, so like the kids that are pushed into sports don't get the chance to explore the arts.
No.
So, and then Julio hands him his note.
Isn't that what High School Musical is about?
Shit, I don't know. I just know get your head in the game.
Yeah, that's like because Troy wants to be in the play. He wants to sing.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
to sing.
And that was there was
Zac
the whole
Efron didn't sing in the first one, but
he should have. He's good at singing.
Yeah, they just didn't let him. He sang in the second one. He just wasn't allowed to sing in the first one.
And that was a whole storyline in Glee too. So, but we still keep needing those storylines because it still keeps happening.
What? They had someone voice over someone singing in Glee, or
no football player.
Got it.
And then Julio hands the kid his doctor's note from the lightning strike and tells him that you're exempt, and the kid smiles, and it was sweet.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And for the first time, I noticed that there was a tiny after credit scene that is just a text message screen that says "Dream interpretation ready."
I missed that.
Well, I've watched this at least 5 other times, and it was the first time I caught it, so don't feel bad.
I watched the credits and agreed that it was Emma Stone, and then I turned it off.
I would also like to give the team behind this show a lot of props for the credits. I love seeing the character people played with their name very much. More people should do that. It would be awesome. I know it's a little bit more work, but not that much more work. You're creative people. You have creative friends. Come on. So, okay. So I did not take any notes on this show. I just watched the first episode. Did you watch The Fall and Rise of Reggie Jenkins also?
I have not.
Okay, that's fine.
I forgot what the name of the show was. I couldn't find it on Peacock, and then I went to go watch it yesterday, and I looked at the document, and it just said episode 6 The Void, and I went, "Oh, we're not talking about it." And I was just gonna wait.
That's fine. There's 4 episodes now, so I watched the first episode. 4 episodes is totally doable. It's not as nearly as involved as Fantasmas was. So I think we could do 4 episodes by I don't know, next Friday.
4 episodes by Friday?
Not this Friday, next Friday.
Oh, yeah, we could probably do that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Wait, no. I am not available next Friday. I'll be at a wedding.
Oh, who's getting married?
My cousin.
Ooh, exciting. What day are you available next week?
The next morning I'll be on a gambling boat. Right? I'm on because that's the
21st.
So that night probably. If you're free Saturday night or Sunday.
What about Wednesday or Thursday?
Oh, like before?
Yeah.
I may not be free that week.
Oh, okay, the whole week. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well then we'll just plan on. Well, we're gonna be like, we'll do 6 episodes by the 23rd, Monday the 23rd, because I don't want to do a Sunday. That's like my day where I don't have to do anything, and I want to continue not doing anything.
That's fine. We could do that.
Okay.
We can do 6 episodes or however many are out by the 23rd.
Get caught up on Reggie Jenkins by the 23rd. Okay, perfect. Excellent. That was a lot of housekeeping that probably nobody needed to see.
That's all right. This is you get to see. This is what happens. We have to talk about when we get together. All right. We're usually this is on Wednesdays. You notice it's been on Fridays recently. We changed that, and this is a Monday. So
Yeah,
all right,
it's just
people, this has to
random.
get done.
We're pretty random, and life beat lifing, and all that.
Yeah, spring break is coming up.
Spring break forever. Every 5 years, I rewatch that movie because I'm like, it can't be as bad as I remember it being. And halfway through, I'm like, man, this isn't that bad. And then the rest of it, I'm like, oh no, it is terrible. Why did I do this to myself again?
The one with Aubrey Plaza?
No, Spring Breakers with James Franco and Selena Gomez and some other people by Harmony Korine. Let me see who else is in Spring Breakers.
I just know there's the one with the Efron. Spring Break movie with the Efron.
Spring Breakers. James Franco, Vanessa Hudgens, Selena Gomez, Gucci Mane.
Gucci.
That's really all the big names.
Wow.
Okay. Do we have anything else to discuss? Oh, how did you? Okay, so now that we're all done with Fantasmas, how did you enjoy it as a whole show?
I really liked it. I liked how fun it is. It's a weird but fun show, and that's always nice. I really enjoy I like how it looks like we're just exactly seeing into the brain of somebody, and it's like doesn't feel it's like it's produced, right? It's a produced show. It's a whole, it's edited and everything, but like it also feels raw and like just exactly how someone's brain is working and going, and just like this is, and we keep moving forward, and like I really like that about it. It feels cool.
I think that it's unmistakably human, and the first time I watched it, I got like mad at the True Women of New York sequence because like this is so obviously green screen, and green screen doesn't feel like this invasive of a vibe for this show. But then it had a purpose, and I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, and I like that about it. I feel like everything had a purpose and everything brought value to the end product. And I would have to pause and look, but I bet even like some of the hamsters from like Hamster CVS and the Hamster nightclub are there at the end.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of Easter eggs everywhere.
All right, then I will do our wrap up. This was The Long Talk, and that's Fantasmas episode 6, The Void.
Robots who want SAG cards, fish detectives, mommy issue reality shows, and a robot performance artist who may or may not have been impersonating Vanessa.
And somehow, the most successful thing Julio makes all season is a school play.
All the ideas no one wanted, finally finding a stage.
A+ show.
Which Julio is Q, BT dubs. In case you didn't pull that around, like Julio is Q, no one wants his ideas. And then at the very end of the show, where the alphabet is, the end of the alphabet, where Q should belong, is when he gets to see all his work. And Julio is like, this is cool to watch, and I'm glad to see it, but kind of want to leave. And then they're like, they shut him out and thank you, because he knows that he should be early, because Julio knows that Q, as much as it should be at the end, does need to be where it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's all a bunch of beautiful parentheses, and I don't know. This show is like punctuation, and I like that it's light and dark and funny, but also deals with real stuff and says real stuff. It doesn't like pussyfoot around stuff like the fact that HBO put on a show that has that whole redistribution of wealth speech in the middle of it, in the middle of the finale, is crazy to me. But that's one of the reasons why I love HBO, and one of the reasons why the stupid merger with Paramount is so terrifying.
Yeah. And remember, the dolphin dies at the end.
Yes. Okay, goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.